Guys, imagine having a dog for 11 years with no problems at all, and then all of a sudden one day it just attacks you and takes off pretty much your whole nose. My heart absolutely breaks for this woman and the situation scenario she's in. So, a Nevada woman is still living with her 11-year-old dog, even though he bit her nose almost completely off in an unprovoked attack. 31-year-old Shayna Cremo, who is pictured here, was attacked by her Catahoula leopard dog named King, and this was on January 18th of this year. This was just days after her other dog, which was a 12-year-old pit bull named Creo, was scheduled to be put down after a sad cancer diagnosis. So Shayna reportedly shared a TikTok video that Kane had bitten her face and shook her, and he ripped off almost her entire nose and her upper lip. Reportedly, she had just gotten home from a paint and sip class with friends, and she was getting ready for bed when the attack occurred. She stated that as soon as she went to give King a hug and a kiss, he bit her immediately. She said there was no growl, no warning, he didn't back up, he didn't make any noises or anything, nothing. It just happened so quickly. She stated she remembers the sensation of being shook, which was awful. She then went into the bathroom and saw what she looked like and screamed to her boyfriend for him to call 911. Reportedly, Shayna had adopted King, who is also pictured here, when he was a young puppy. He had never attacked her or anyone else. Now, she did say that she knew he doesn't like to be messed with at nighttime, that is a boundary of his that she has always respected for years, and that's why nothing like this had ever happened. She stated if it's nighttime and he's sleeping, he doesn't want people in his face. She said she found that out because he would growl at her, so she stopped doing it. But she said in this situation, King wasn't lying down. Instead, he was sitting up at the edge of the bed. She said he's never given any warning signs or acted aggressively or anything, being fully alert and sitting there like he was. Reportedly, Shayna lost almost all of her nose. She is now having to have forehead flap surgeries to reconstruct her face. She said just 2 days after her first surgery, she had to have her older dog, Creo, the pit bull with cancer, euthanized. She further stated that King, the dog that attacked her, has not yet been put down because she's not ready to handle the emotional toll of losing him as well. She stated those dogs literally grew up with her. She's had them for over a decade, and essentially they're her children. She then said she absolutely does not want to put King down. She said she would just rather stay home for the rest of her life, never go anywhere, never have any dog sitters for him, and just be extra careful. But she said unfortunately that's not an option. Reportedly, she and her boyfriend had made an appointment to put King down, but they rescheduled it. And that was because she was worried that her crying would infect the wounds on her face. She said she just doesn't want to cry too much and risk things messing up on her face. She said she canceled it for now, that it wasn't an easy decision, and that people think she's crazy, but she still loves her dog. She further said they are for sure not going to keep him. They're just not ready to put him down just yet, and that no one else is coming to their house unless he is in a secured room. She said they're taking other necessary precautions. Reportedly, Shayna has now set up a GoFundMe to help raise money for expenses for all the procedures she's going to have. She said between the cost of euthanasia, all the surgery she's going to have, missing work, and all the therapy that she's going to need from this. She said because of all of that, she is really feeling extremely helpless, and my heart hurts for her. She said that this will be a long journey for her and her loved ones, that anything will help and be appreciated. She said that her heart needs the most healing of all. I'm going to share the GoFundMe link in the comments section if you're interested in donating. I absolutely hate this situation for her, but thank goodness she didn't have kids because it could have been so much more worse. And it even could have been worse with her if he had continued to attack her. My animals are my family too, and I can't imagine what it would feel like to have one that you've had for so long just completely turn on you. And then you'd have to make the decision to put them down. I just can't even relate. I just hope she's careful while he's still here. Let me know your thoughts. What would you do in this situation? For more content, be sure to give me a follow, and if you're over on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.